Hello and welcome again to our YouTube channel. In today's video from the Photoshop Tips and Tricks series, we are going to see how to create an innovative brush tip and use it creatively. Our target is to show you the step-by-step easy procedure to create a custom brush tip. Brush Tools already comes with a lot of brush tips. We are going to see some of them today, and then we are going to create our own innovative brush tip. Okay. As we've seen previously, when I click here, I open the tools. You see here a set of brush tools that we can use. We can select this one, for example. As you know, it prints in the foreground color, which is this one. So if I select this brush and this one, I'm selecting already this effect, which is the shape from the texture. Okay, if I deselect the texture, the dual brush, and the shape dynamics from here, and I keep only the standard brush, and I paint, that's the brush shape. You have a lot of shapes coming pre-built in Photoshop, and we are going to build our own custom one. Okay, this one, for example, that's a small brush tip. The size is coming here. You can increase this size if you like, but that's how the size of the brush when it was generated in the first time, and it's cheap to create effect. This one is like a sponge, but you don't see the effect of the sponge here because the spacing is 8% only from the size of one stroke. If you increase the size and make like this, you are going to get the feeling of a stroke. From here, from the brushes, you can see the dry media brushes, the wet media brushes, and special effect brushes, which are interesting strokes. For example, the one you have seen me using in the beginning is this one. If I selected this one and I start, you find that it's giving a texture to your painting. Okay, so let me now generate a new layer. Okay, and let me fill this with a color. For example, we can fill it, for example, with, let me fill it with a white color. As you can see, it's coming on top of the other layer. So we are going to use this layer as our canvas. Now, from here, we can select the custom shape tool. Okay, let me withdraw this panel. From the custom shape tool, if you see, it's coming with a lot of pre-built in leaf, trees, wild animals, boats, flowers. Out of the flowers menu, we are going to select this flower, and then if you just see here, I'm not selecting any filling. The stroke or the outline is blue, and the size is 15 for the outline. I'll make it only 5. And then if I click here, this is the shape or the square. Within it, this drawing is coming from edge to edge. So if okay, I can see that now. This is my brush. If I need to see it in action, that's how it looks. Okay, now I'll be using this tool, which is the selection tool. That's an auto selection tool. I'll drag it around my shape I want to select. It automatically works based on the algorithm. You see, it's bringing me a bigger shape. So I will deselect, and I'll make a smaller selection. Okay, you can see now it's selecting most of the brush. After selecting the complete shape, I'm going to select edit, go to the edit menu, define brush preset. This one is called sampled brush 1, for example. You can see that these pixels are not fully selected, that's why it's coming here dotted like here, but we will go with it like this for now. Now I need to make Ctrl D to deselect the area I had selected, and then I'll be using it here. Okay, I restart. Okay, now you can see that That's how it looks, my tip of my brush. If I make an imprint here, you can see that this imprint is coming like this. Okay, if I want to repeat this procedure and make a perfect selection for my flower, I will come again to here, which is the auto selection tool. I'll make the selection again. Okay, now you can see that the outline is coming around all the shape, and I'll go and edit, define brush preset, p-sample brush tool. Okay, you can see now the imprint. Okay, because this is not coming because I'm having the selection on the still the selection on the flower. So I control D, I deselect, and then I make imprinting. You can see now it's coming complete. So these little tricks you need to be aware of, that you need, sometimes you need to repeat the selection because the selection is based on algorithms in Photoshop. Sometimes it's not coming as perfect, so you need to repeat the step once more. You will find it coming perfect. Okay, now if I click again on this menu, you can see from here that's my shape, which is this flower. If I come now to print continuously, you will find it coming like this because there's a gap, a separation between each stroke, which is set to 10%. If I need to make it imprint continuously as flowers, I need to increase the distance to the spacing to 100%. Now, if I increase the spacing to 100% and I draw with a complete stroke, you will find it's coming like this. It's coming as a complete brush stroke. Okay, so that's one of the tricks. I will show you small one also, this one, to increase also your creativity, and you can think of how innovative you can do with this. You can do with this small tricks. So I'll select a new layer. Okay, and for this layer I will select, for example, to change my colors. I'll go for the dark blue to fill it. Okay, and I'll be using the bucket to fill completely my layer. Okay, then I'll be selecting my brush again. By default it's coming back to the same brush tool. I need to select my layer list. Okay, and then I select my brush from here. You can see it's imprinting also the flower. I need because it's blue now, you need to select a different color. Take care because it will not be appearing. So I switch to the white tip. As we said, the brush is painting in the foreground color, and I will decrease a little this one. I'll make it 30 pixels, for example, and the spacing is set by default to 100 from the previous time. Usually, when you are moving between brushes, you need to be aware if it is coming to the settings you need or not. So every time you need to see it. And then, if I come here, I can use this flower to draw this beautiful heart and gift it to your loved ones. Okay, I need to show you also a small tip we had, or small trick we had made it in our in one of our graphics for tweets. We had used this as part of a road. You see, if I selected the brush, it's coming also to 10%. I make it the sizing to 100%, and you can keep the size as it is. That's the original selection which made this this road. For example, now if you come and print it, you'll find it as part of a road coming. So you can use it for drawing a road, for example. If you need to tilt the road, you change the angle here, for example, to 20, and then you print here, and now you can tilt the road. So these are some creative ideas that you can use in your graphics. Okay, let me do something more creative. Okay, what if we use this selection tool now to select this area completely? Okay, and then I will be using this one, edit as, I will define it as a brush preset. Okay, and I will be increasing the spacing to 100%. Of course, if you increase it more 100%, you'll find more spacing between your drawings. I'll make it to 100%, so they are a little bit less than 100%. Okay, and you can use this command as a complete size, or you can decrease the size from here. So I'll again make it as 30%, as 30. Okay, and I will start drawing. Okay, you see it's not drawing again because I didn't cancel the selection. So Control D to cancel the selection, and then now I'll be drawing using this heart. Okay, if now I increase my view, Control Shift plus, I need to Control plus to increase the zoom. Okay, and we go down here. You can see the small details. Of course, with the resolution, if you're using a higher resolution canvas, because this canvas is 1000 by 1000, but if you use a higher resolution canvas, you can see the details. So this trick is how the professionals makes details inside the details of their drawings. I hope you had a lot of tips and tricks today to enrich your projects. Thank you very much for following so far. Please like, subscribe, and share the ideas. Thank you very much. Just one note at the end. Now, starting from this video, you will find on our website, which I will link it down in the description, you will find a step-by-step tutorial for how to create your paintbrush. And now you have a lot of creative ideas in this video. Thank you very much.